जहनी तौर पर परेशान है, पिछले पैर आ जाए, दोपहरी आ जाए। हाँ जी, टाइम नहीं, सानू आटा नहीं मिलता पिया। वो चंगा है जो बगैर पैसे वाला मिलता है, वो चलो सस्ता ही मिलता वहीदा है।
Punjab's free flour scheme has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. It was meant to be a relief for the poor, but it has turned into a humiliating and dangerous ordeal for thousands of people. Police and district administration have been struggling to control the crowds, but the sheer number of people and their willingness to risk everything for free flour is not something they have been able to hold off. This scheme has not only exposed the true scale of poverty in Punjab, but it has also highlighted the flaws in the execution of such relief programs.
Although the subsidies in the world are for the poor segments of the society, it has never been across the board. But unfortunately, in Pakistan, previously the wheat subsidy has been given across the board to all segments of the society. This is the first time the government is doing an experiment by giving the wheat subsidy, which is a targeted subsidy, to the poor segments of the society and to those classes of the society who cannot afford, through their Benazir Income Support Program or Ehsaas program cards, which is a good thing to do. But the mechanism for distributing the subsidy is not what we had expected, and it is not up to the mark. Actually, the subsidy is always given to the poor, but the mechanism should be a very comfortable one, a transparent one, and easily accessible one. But giving atta to the poor segments of the society by asking them to stand in the lines, and you have seen that there have been few deaths due to the large number of people gathering at one places due to the stampede. So this is not a healthy thing, and this is not the right way to do it. As a miller, I had already suggested to the government that instead of giving free flour to the people and asking them to get the flour from the trucking points, it was better that they should have transferred the money into their accounts so they can get the flour from the open market and whichever brand they wanted to have, and they can get a discount of a certain amount for 3 bags of flour of 10 kg each, what the government has already decided for them. So you can see that people have gathered on these trucking points, and those people who don't have the Ehsaas program cards or the BSP cards are just there to see an opportunity that how can they can create a chaos and get away with the floor bags without giving their identity cards.
The wheat flour distribution continues throughout Punjab, and so is the lines which are people making to receive the atta is becoming longer. We all knew there is a poverty in Pakistan, but the sheer level of poverty which has been exposed by distribution of wheat flour and the long queues has expressed the real nature of the society. Pakistan has been totally polarized. Inequalities on ever increase. Unprecedented price hike. So this little gesture by the government to distribute atta would mean nothing, would mean very little and too late. We need to improve the income of the people and not a charitable gestures by the state.
The weaknesses in the execution show that the scheme was put together without thinking it through. the government could have simply sent money directly to the BISP registered poor and saved itself huge political, administrative, and human costs. The poor are being humiliated and their dignity is being stripped away. The flaws in the system need to be addressed to prevent such incidents in the future.